Hi everybody, Michaela here. Thanks for joining me for another scrapbooking process video here on my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing another layout for my nature album. I've the last couple layouts I believe that I've made videos of have been for that one album. And so now today I'm using a couple of fall photos, and I've already picked out the paper that I'm going to use for this layout, which came in a My Mind's Eye kit that I got last summer from, I believe it was scrapbooksteals.com. That's the website that has different special promotions that change every day with different items that are at like a pretty big discount. So I love going there and seeing what they have. And now I'm just pulling out a couple of those freckled fawn embellishments that I thought would match, because like I said, these were autumn pictures, and I just thought that those are wood buttons from Freckled Fawn that you see there with a couple of different pearls and enamel dot sets. So I thought the colors went really nice. And that one I'm taking from the 6x6 paper pad is it's the Maggie Holmes Shine paper pad. And I'm kind of I found that I have really amassed way too many 6x6 paper pads over the last couple of months. So now I'm trying to make it a goal to just like use one up instead of like switching between them. So I've decided that I'm going to try to use up that one particular paper pad before I go on to another one. So, and now I decided that I was going to use this one particular paper that has like it's basically like different paint samples, different colors. It doesn't really show up really great on here on the video, but in real life it's got brush strokes, so it looks really textured. And I thought that the colors kind of matched how the background paper has different colors. And usually I wouldn't have gone, two bold papers together, for the layering and then the background, but I thought, well, let's try to push, I'm trying to be a little bit different style-wise in my scrapbooking lately, and, just make layouts that are different, because I found that I felt like I was making all my layouts look exactly the same, and I wasn't too crazy about that, so I'm really trying to push myself and challenge myself to be a little bit more creative with my layouts from here on out. And now I'm just trimming down that picture. And they both, that was the other thing I wanted to say, they are both 4x6, and I trimmed them down to, I believe it was 3.5 by 4 for the dimensions. And so now I'm just trying to figure out how I want to lay these pictures out. I have to say, that was probably the biggest challenge that I have with my switch to 8.5 by 11 size scrapbook layouts, is figuring out how to properly set up and lay out all my pictures without having it be crowded and cutting them up to absolutely like minuscule. But I think as I'm getting more used to it, it's not as bad as when it was at the beginning. But so if you are switching from 12 by 12 layouts to 8.5 by 11, that's going to be at first that'll be a pretty tricky transition, or at least it was for me. Maybe I'm weird. So now you see there that embellishment was one that I'd pre-made, because I'm trying to use up some of my Project Life cards. So that particular embellishment, I actually used up three different Project Life cards from different kits, and then one of the kits also had, some of them have like the value kits, and they come with like a couple embellishments pre-made. So that's where I got that You Are Here brushstroke, I guess speech bubble of sorts. And so I stapled that onto the layered paper. And like I said, those were just 3 Project Life cards that I had layered together, and then I put the embellishment on it. And I had already added some enamel dots, and I love the Freckled Fawn enamel dots, but I will say that with the new ones that are coming out, the matte finish ones, I have a pack that's pink, and I find for some reason that they're made really different than the other ones. They don't really stick. I always have to put glossy accents on them, because for some reason, unlike the old ones, the adhesive on them they don't stick. But it's not a big deal, so you'll see me come in here in a minute or two and add some glossy accents behind that one pink dot, just because it moved from the original spot. I was trying to get away without having to use it, but I always have to use the glossy accents. And now I'm just going around that piece of paper to outline it with a purple gel pen for a little bit of contrast. And, oh, I actually end up going around everything. Okay, I thought it was only that one square, but I guess I go over everything. And now I'm just adding the date next to my title there, which says, Fall in New England is simply lovely. Actually, I guess that's not really so much a title as it is more of a caption. I guess the "you are here" would be more of the title. And also, I do want to apologize because it's been a couple weeks since my last video because I was having some problems with my camera. For some reason, I would start making layouts and I would be recording and it didn't save any of it. And that happened again and again and again and again, and I couldn't figure it out. But now it seems to be resolved. I did some updates on my phone that I use for recording and it seems to be going better. And now, just for some little fun element here, I'm going to add those 2 stamps, which are from the Hero Arts Woodland Friends collection. One's a little squirrel and a little raccoon. So I'm just going in with, and that's just some regular black ink that I got from Staples. It's not a brand or anything. And so then after I get those 2 stamps down, that will just about do it for this layout. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, give me a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.